MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Miami Marlins.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Dave Dennis will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the shortstop, number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida.
First pitch, 7:06.
Line hard to the left side, but foul. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping in now, J.C. Embry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Embry is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in. The 1-0 home. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Oh, he's in.
So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. He's set, and the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball one. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
The count now at 2-1. Padilla at second. Embry at first with no outs. Two and two.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
From the belt, the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Lifted in the air out to center field. Mendoza is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, David Torres.
Coming to the plate now, David Torres, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Torres hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. A ball and a strike. Two men are on with two men out. Takes this the other way to right. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
First offering on its way. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the series. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it really well at the dish. They've been very aggressive, and that aggressiveness has put them up by 4 early on. What a great start.
Standing in now, Robison. This will look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike. You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he'll snap one over to first, and the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Robison, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-1. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Jason Hall is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
In now, Manuel Medina. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Santiago is there, 1 out.
Batting second, the second baseman, J.J. Dean.
Stepping into the box, J.J. Dean. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Batting third, the right fielder.
At the plate, Armando Dominguez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Miami down in order. They're down 4-0. Digging in, Billy Rivera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box, Jason Hall. As he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Digging in, Jesse Padilla. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Rivera, the runner at second with 1 away. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
1 out and a runner on second base. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Settling in now, J.C. Embry, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Now the 1-0. That's popped up. Dean backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 17, Isaac Pineda.
Standing in, Isaac Pineda, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Mark Zepchinski enters from the pen in just the second inning, now so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Mark Zepchinski.
Freddie Santiago will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Santiago has just over 1,000 base hits in his career to this point. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Santiago, 28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding in once again, David Torres. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch to him, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
That one's in there, 3-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again. Fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Now at the plate, Travis James, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
The last at bat, Manny D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Into the box now for the Cubbies, Eric Robison. And he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. 2 runs are in. He pulls into third safely as on the play 3 runs come across to score.
The left fielder, number 24.
And I'm sure the pitcher's talking to himself on the mound too, and I can't blame him. He's responsible for loading the bases, and he just served up a pitch that absolutely got roped for a bases clearing triple. 1 swing, 3 runs.
In now, Billy Rivera, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. This, of course, his 2nd appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Here's the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
This is a huge at bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
The 1-2. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he's safe.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Into the box now, Jason Hall, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Turned on down the line. And the throw is in time, and that will end the inning in style. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Marlins, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 strikes.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Comes set and the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Raul Mendoza.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Popped him up. Robison is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We've played 2 full. It's the Cubs 11 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Now in the box, Jesse Padilla.
Jesse Padilla.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice
now
execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, J.C. Embry, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's a look over to first. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman, number 17, Isaac Pineda.
Digging in to try it again, Isaac Pineda. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Padilla over at second. Embry on at first with nobody out. And he misses again, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 3-1 pitch. This is foul right side. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Right about now the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Freddie Santiago. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Mendoza is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Into the box, David Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
The count now at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. The second for 1 on the Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cubs are on top, 12-0. Ready now for the Marlins, Mark Zipchinski. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Santiago is over, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Manuel Medina.
Up next from Miami, Manuel Medina, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Torres. 2 gone.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, J.J. Dean.
Ready for another chance? J.J. Dean. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next day.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
1-2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2
right
count.
fielder,
It just
12,
didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch
Dominguez.
recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Into the box now, Armando Dominguez. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Dean leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
3-2, full count.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And another foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Count remains full. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. chopped at the plate. That winds up foul. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Marlins leave one. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Robbie Johnson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. The next Cub up, Travis James, is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Standing in now, Eric Robison, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Johnson, just 21 years of age. He's a second-year big leaguer. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now at the plate, Billy Rivera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
None out, runners at first and second. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 runs a bit inside for a ball. First and second here with nobody out. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jason. Hall.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Jason Hall. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
It goes to show you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen.
batter,
13 runs
3,
right there, and they
shortstop,
can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Padilla, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hall is off at first with 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubbies are in front 13-0. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christian Yelich. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Yelich.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error so far for the Marlins. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Manny Morales will be next. The 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Third baseman, number 1, Manny Morales.
Now at the plate, Manny Morales. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Now 1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
From the stretch, Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind at 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off again, ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Coming to the plate now, Raul Mendoza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down to the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Scott Lopez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Rizzo on second, Morales on at first with 2 down. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball well outside. The 1-2 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, J.C. Embry. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark.
And that's a home run into the top tank.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Isaac Pineda, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Santiago, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And it's 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. David Torres will be next. The 3-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Dean scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, David Torres, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out, nobody on. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Travis James. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Torres, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Cubs lead it 14-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Marlins offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Your
Lenny
attention,
Pruitt
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Lenny Pruitt.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Hard hit at third. Robison has it. And that's out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Stepping in, Manuel Medina. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Embry ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter number 14, second baseman, J.J. Dean.
Into the box, J.J. Dean. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. But this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Michael Alderson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Michael Alderson.
Stepping in, Eric Robison. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Eric Robison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing.
Ball.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready for another shot now, Billy Rivera. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Robison stands at second with no outs. Heading out towards shallow right. Dominguez moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jason.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jason Hall. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, upstairs.
And that misses for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Rizzo is over to take a look. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Padilla. First pitch on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Cubs strand one, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0.
Leading off for the Marlins, the right fielder, Armando Dominguez.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
In is Christian Yelich. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB. You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Padilla backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Pulled toward right center field. Torres is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Manny Morales.
Digging in, Manny Morales comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Welcome back to South Florida. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Billy Pruitt enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Billy Pruitt.
Digging in and looking for more, J.C. Embry. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dominguez will wait on it, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Isaac Pineda.
So in now for Chicago, Isaac Pineda. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 1-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mendoza on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Ready once again, Freddie Santiago. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
2 out, nobody on. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, David Torres, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. but a foul ball, 1-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Runners back. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Yelich going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One left for the Cubs, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. Stepping up to the plate, Raul Mendoza.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Fastball well outside. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right. Torres moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave here with one out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Jim Hoskins takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. So striding forward now, Scott Lopez. Here comes the first pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Torres has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Billy Pruitt. Ladies and gentlemen,
Chavis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins, number 22, Will Chavis.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Jorge Mateo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jorge Mateo.
Digging in now, Travis James. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Travis James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout as you get a look at our line score. It's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. So striding in, Robison. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
3-0 to him now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Got a 4 count.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy Rivera.
Digging in once again, Billy Rivera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2. Pops this one up. Dean onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the
Hey, with 2
Cubs,
strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Into the box now, Jim Hoskins. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2 fouled away. Robison at second, Rivera at first, 1 gone. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position.
Shortstop.
Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Jesse Padilla, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Drilled to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much
JC.
velocity in the game. That was a
Embry.
96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
1-0.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
That's inside.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. 2-2, here it is. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. So stepping in, Isaac Pineda. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this one gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Second and third, 2 away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Full count still. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mendoza is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs are on top 16-0. At the plate, Manuel Medina. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit to third. And there's 1 away.
Now batting second baseman, J.J. Dean.
Striding into the box, J.J. Dean. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of taking attack. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
In now, Armando Dominguez, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Dean, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. The Cubbies are in front 16-0. Fernando Ferrioli enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Fernando Ferrioli.
So digging in now, Freddie Santiago. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Santiago.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now here it comes. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Ferrioli, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Misses, ball two. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best
right
ones
fielder,
have that
number
late
20.
action that just darts at the last minute. They're so
Torres.
tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, David Torres, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. This is line to left. Yelich is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number two.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Travis James, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Dean fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Cubs lead this one 16-0. Rich Hill, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Chicago Cubs, number 55, Rich Hill.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. Will be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some ninth inning magic if they're going to force a game 5.
Yelich.
Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. One and two for Christian Yelich. Hill is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His first homer here in the series, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Manny Morales. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Raul Mendoza.
Striding in, Raul Mendoza. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened. The 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Morales stands at first with 1 out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Scott Lopez is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Up next for the Marlins.
Into the box now, Scott Lopez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
2 out with the man at first. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the Cubs are 1 step closer. They're going to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hardworking crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.